Hi there, I'm Kwabena Antwi Situ, Associate Director, Business Process Solution, Deloitte Ghana. And we are here to discuss a very important topic, that is the impact of COVID-19 on the bank financial statement. And to do that discussion, I have with me Kofi Awuah, the partner for risk advisory, to discuss that issue. So Kofi, quickly, what are some of the directives that the Bank of Ghana has issued with respect to the COVID-19 impact on the financial sector?
Kwabena, thanks so much. I think the Bank of Ghana has done well during this COVID-19, and they've issued a number of directives, most especially focusing on helping to minimize the impact of COVID-19 on the banks. And those directives touches on liquidity, and also to help the banks making sure that when they are liquid, they can also provide lending to the market. And so there are two major ones that are very critical for the purpose of this conversation. Is the reduction in the capital conservation buffer from 3% to 1.5%. And again, the second one, which is also laudable, is the fact that the Bank of Ghana has also reduced the primary reserve from the banks. Again, so what that has created is that the banks will then have enough money with them in terms of liquid capital for which they can use to support the market.
Okay, great. So, and also, you know, the banks, one of the major line items of the bank is loans and advances and probably investment. Now, when it comes to those items, then we are dealing with IFRS 9 in dealing with those items. Now, under IFRS 9, the bank needs to consider, number one, classification and measurement of those instruments. How were they classified prior to COVID-19? How will the COVID-19 impact the classification and measurement? Number two, the bank will have to deal with impairment of those items. Under impairment, we are dealing with, number one, segmentation. Number two, we are dealing with staging. And then number three, we are dealing with the expected credit loss parameters, i.e. the probability of default, the loss given default, and the exposure default. Now, clearly, the COVID-19 is going to impact all these things that I've just mentioned. So Kofi, back to you. What do you think the bank should be looking out for?
So I think, Kwabena, it is important for the banks to take all these directives seriously and internally conduct what we call stress testing. Stress testing on their balance sheet, again, especially from their credit perspective and their trading instrument, to understand how the COVID-19 is impacting any of these instruments and making adequate preparation or plans towards mitigating the impact on the book. Lastly, I think you did mention something around the credit loss provisions and stuff. I think the Bank of Ghana also touched on reducing the provision level for OLEM facilities from 10% to 5%. That then gives them opportunity to have some buffer on the OLEM facility. And I think the last part for us as for banks to be looking at is cybersecurity. Very important, because now a lot of them have started, migrating their operations to the digital platform, which has then created a lot of opportunities for the cyber fraudsters to hit them. So banks need to take their cybersecurity matters very seriously as well, beyond what we have discussed.
Great. So we would like to direct you to a very important resource that Deloitte we have, that you can read a lot of articles we've come up with in respect to COVID-19 and the impact it's going to have on the financial sector. It is www.iasplus.com. That is a Deloitte #1. In fact, it's the #1 accounting website that you can ever find. Go to that website. There are a lot of articles, there are a lot of resources that you can utilize in conducting an impact of the COVID-19 on your business. Thank you so much, and we hope you have enjoyed this. See you another time.